but I mean, your revenues, percentage-wise, your run rate, it is exponentially grown from last year. Can you just talk about that for a little bit? Because it's got to be a wild ride, especially concurrently with the boom in crypto right now.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable 12 months for us. The calendar year 2020, although it was terrible for so many reasons with COVID and so forth, it was a great year for Voyager. We announced today that we are on a run rate from coming out of December at $20 million of revenue. A year ago, I think we were about 200,000 coming out of December. So,
hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well today. In this video, we're going to be talking about Voyager. It's going to be a very brief video. I'll talk about where I think this token is headed, and I'll end the video by going over some of the more common problems or issues people have when they're using the platform. If you're looking for a more in-depth review, make sure you guys check out the description below. I'll include links to videos I've done in the past. And if you're interested in having a conversation with me and my community, I'd encourage you guys to join my Discord channel. In my view, it's one of the best forums to discuss crypto-related thoughts and insights. And if Discord isn't your thing, at the very least, you guys should check out my Twitter profile. By giving me a follow, you'll learn more about me and the projects I'm interested in. So if you're interested in joining my Discord channel or following me on Twitter, make sure you guys pause the video and check out the description below. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this video. Alright, to get this video started, let's talk about where I think this token is headed. But before we talk about the token, take a look at this chart here. Unlike other crypto brokerages, Voyager is a publicly traded company on the Canadian Stock Exchange. Back in early 2020, you could have bought the stock for about 14-15 cents, and today it would be worth $4.65. And I think the catalyst for the price appreciating so much is because they released their financial report. This here is dated on January 4th. The company exits December on a 20 million revenue run rate. December quarterly revenue expected to reach 3.5 million, 75% growth from September quarter, and nearly 4,000 increase from prior year quarter. Assets continue to grow, increasing 3x from September quarter to over 265 million in early January. You can see here, prior to the news being published, that the token was trading around 15 cents. After the news was published, you can see here that the token went on a massive parabolic run, and today the price is trading around 70 cents. And it's my personal view that this token is probably going to run some more. Just like with any other token, you're going to have some pullbacks along the way. Their brokerage offers a fiat on-ramp, and the USD that's held in their accounts is FDIC assured. But I do want to emphasize that this does not apply to the stable coins, and it only applies to the USD that you hold in your Voyager account. But the point I'm trying to make here is that imagine if one of these other fiat on-ramps like Coinbase or Gemini had their own token. I suspect that most retail investors would gladly buy that token, especially if the token had some utility. So as crypto gains more adoption, the price of Bitcoin keeps going up, and more retail participants enter the market, I suspect many of them who onboard with Voyager will inevitably buy the VGX token. And currently, if you hold 10,000 VGX tokens in your account, you're going to get a bonus rate of 9.5% on your USDC, 6.5% on your Bitcoin, and 5% on your Ethereum. And in 2020, they announced that they're going to come out with a debit card. That debit card is going to pay out rewards in the VGX token, and the bonus cashback percentage that you get will depend on how many VGX tokens you hold in your account. And let me go ahead and play this clip from a recent interview where the CEO of Voyager talks about additional utility coming to the token.
I've heard all the negative towards the plan we put out to the VGX token. I'm open again about it. Happy to discuss it. And I think, we've got the feedback. We've got a lot of feedback from a lot of the token holders, and we're going to come out with something better. I think they'll be really excited about. And that plan will have some stuff that's for now and for future stuff too that we're working on, whether it's margin, stock trading, all those things will be, that's how we anticipate the token being used in that total ecosystem on margin, stock trading, the desktop, and some of the things that we're working on.
And another reason why I think this token is going to do well is because the current theme that's driving a lot of that price action in crypto is DeFi. Voyager isn't a DeFi protocol, however, it is a CeFi platform that allows users to deposit their assets and earn a yield on their assets. And given that DeFi isn't ready for retail mass adoption, I suspect a lot of these CeFi platforms that allow users to earn interest on their stablecoins and their crypto assets are going to do really well. But the problem with a lot of these CeFi platforms is that they don't have a fiat on-ramp. They're going to have to rely on platforms like Coinbase and Gemini. But with Voyager, you get all the services on one platform. Voyager, just like Coinbase and Gemini, acts as a fiat on-ramp and also allows users to earn a yield on the crypto assets that they buy off the brokerage. So for all the reasons I just outlined, I think the token is going to do really well. Almost nobody gets price targets right, but just to provide you guys with some context as to where some of these tokens can go, I remember buying Celsius for around 4 to 5 cents. Today it's trading at roughly $5.50. And I also remember back in 2017, I bought a decent amount of Binance tokens around 10 cents. Unfortunately, I sold most of my tokens around 80 cents to $1. And after I sold my tokens, a few months after that, we all saw the price of BNB hit a high of $20. And today BNB is trading at $40 plus. Now that we have all these large players getting involved, I suspect that these prices are going to go a lot higher than most people expect. With that being said, I expect that token to hit at least $10. That's where I'm going to begin taking my profits. And if it continues to go higher than that, I'll continue to sell, but I'll never sell 100% of my bag. All right, let's shift over to talking about a common problem that people have with this platform. A lot of people, if you look at my past videos, they cry about how they can't take out certain assets from the platform. And it's usually one of two things. Number one, they're using a very old phone. And for some reason, Voyager on the older models does not support withdrawals. And secondly, there are some tokens that they have on the platform that you're able to buy and sell, but you're not able to withdraw. For example, let's take a look at XMR. You can see here that you can buy and sell, but it doesn't give you the option to withdraw. But if you go back to the main page and let's say we wanted to withdraw ADA, this is one token that you can actually withdraw from the platform. And the way you're able to tell is the fact that it has the transfer button here to the right. And so if it doesn't have this transfer button, that means you can't withdraw the token. So before you guys buy any asset, if you have the intention to withdraw the asset, make sure it has this transfer button or else you're not going to be able to withdraw it. And in case you guys are wondering why I bought the tokens that I bought, well, last year I started this experiment that I later abandoned, but I was basically going to put $10 to $20 in various tokens. And I was going to do that every month as a public experiment to see where my portfolio would be in a few years. And even though I abandoned this experiment, my overall portfolio has still done pretty well. Overall, I gotta say I like what they're doing. I think they got a lot of potential. Make sure you guys take advantage of their referral program. By entering my referral code here, both you and I are gonna get $25 a piece in Bitcoin. And to be eligible, all you need to do after entering the code is trade a minimum of $100. Not only is it a great way for you guys to support the work I do, but it's an extra $25 that you can do whatever you want with. You can keep your Bitcoin and earn 6.5% interest on it, or you can exchange that Bitcoin and get some Voyager tokens. And if you've watched the video until now, it's very likely that you're enjoying my insights. Make sure you guys check out my Patreon page. I also offer additional services. Depending on which tier that you pick, you'll be able to have one-on-one conversations with me, and you'll be able to join my private Discord channels where I transparently disclose all the moves that I'm making. If you feel like that kind of service would benefit you, make sure you guys check out my Patreon page by clicking the link in the description below. Well, folks, that pretty much wraps things up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is CryptoOneStop signing out. I'll talk to you folks next time. Bye.